YouTube! How's it going, everybody? I hope you are all prepared. Because, you know, it's the 5th of fucking December. I should probably say that without the swearing. Because, you know, it's the 5th of December. Right, guys, I firstly want to apologise for not being here. There's been a combination of some personal issues, some being financial, some being, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to bother you guys with all that. No. But I will be honest with you, the longer I went without recording anything, the more difficult it became to actually get the motivation to get something done. So I'm here to tell you that that stuff is going to change because, guys, we are four subscribers shy of 100. Let's fucking go. You guys are freaking awesome. And those few of you that have stuck around and waited out for me to fucking sort me noggin out, I appreciate you. I just kind of lost my mojo. Kind of got it back. So, as a gift to you guys, I intend to drop a video daily for the next 20 days, leading up to Christmas. It's going to be a combination. I'm going to have a few talking heads mixed in, like this one today. It's a very important subject. We'll get onto that in a second. Yeah, I'm going to have a few talking heads like this one today. We've got some builds to do. I have literally left the cooling solution and sorting out the pump and stuff for the rig for these 20 days. I needed content, but we have got some products to go through, do a review on, have a look at. There's stuff that I've bought for myself. There's stuff that I've bought to just literally because I just thought they looked like a cracking deal. Couple of last minute suggestions as well. Yeah, we're gonna go on with that. And also I might mix in a few live streams in between. I mean, Christmas Day, I'm kind of, as it stands, I'm planning to be streaming on Christmas Day. I don't have anything else to do. My mum this year is going to my sister's family's house. They've got nieces, you know, they're the little ones and stuff, like it's fine. I see my kids on Boxing Day almost religiously. That's my Christmas Day with my kids. I see them at my mum's because my mum's closer to them, so it's a lot easier on Christmas Day, on Boxing Day, and for their mother as well. And also they get to see their grandma as well, so they kind of have two Christmases. They have Christmas with their mum and that family, and then the next day they get Christmas again. They don't really have a Boxing Day, but they get two Christmases, so it swings around about, say. Anyways, that being said, sorry, goddamn booty just walked past. How come, yeah, my eyes are dying on me looking at the screen, but, you know, a couple 100 yards, like. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to be posting every day, so please feel free to subscribe, jump in those 4 last spots, let's fucking go. If we reach 100 subscribers, I will definitely stream Christmas Day. And if I stream Christmas Day, there'll be some gaming. We might watch some stuff and do a bit of reacting, a bit of music. I'm definitely going to be fucking drinking because, you know, it's Christmas Day and I'm on my own. Look, I'm not expecting anyone to come and join me anyway, but, you know, if you're not doing anything, feel free to hop in, like, and we'll have a laugh. But we've got to hit those 100 subscribers first. Christmas Day stream will either be the full day or cut short. It depends on when my mother gets home to hers, because that'll dictate whether I'm going there the Christmas Day evening or Boxing Day morning. So depending on how late she gets back, depends on whether I'm going there in the evening on Christmas Day or on Boxing Day morning. So we'll have to go forward from there. And yeah, so we've got, like I said, I also I've got some gift content and stuff. But yeah, like I said, we've got some reacting. I'm going to do some talking heads. There's possibly going to be some streams. There's going to be some builds and repairs thrown in, videos on that. I've got some products to review, and I'm going to be doing this day by day. So I'm just going to see how efficient I can get with whacking a video out in a day through editing it and cutting it. So this might be a little bit rough, but it's only a talking head video, so I don't know. We're gonna find out, aren't we? Well, let's find out together. Right, so Anyway, this video is important, so shall we get on to the video? But before that, let's appease those gods of YouTube algorithm. I'll see you in a second. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share. Welcome back, guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. Right, so first, let's get on with pay our respects. You know, let's talk about Crucial. Now, I need you to understand here that although I don't fanboy over Nvidia or AMD or anything like that, I could probably be considered to fanboy over Crucial. But I will be fully honest, when it came down to their RAM, I just wasn't really interested. I'm a bit of a RAM snob, and their speeds and their timings were either slow or loose. I just didn't bother. They'd always go try and get around it by calling it an overclocking DIMM. Why don't you just sort the timings out for us, give us the best that the DIMM would handle, and then sell it? People, they would give you like really loosey-goosey timings, like 6,000, it'd be like CL38s or 42s or something, and it's just, why? Like, and then ask the same money for that RAM, and it's got no RGB or anything on it, it's just either black or white, and their RAM was a bit, I just wasn't really interested in it at all. However, their storage, let me explain, right? I bought my mum a laptop for Christmas a couple of years ago. That's got P3 Plus in it, 1 terabyte. My son's got a Crucial external drive of 1 terabyte and a P3 Plus or P310, one or the other, as his onboard game storage. He's got 1 terabyte. My game drive here, my gaming system, the gaming rig, has got a P3 Plus 1 terabyte boot drive and a P5 Plus 2 terabyte game drive. This in here has got a 500 gigabyte Crucial scrub drive, but it does have a Lexar boot drive, which I've had for years. It's like since like, was it 7th or 10th? Around there. I've had it a very long time, that drive. I can't remember whether I refreshed it 10th. Anyways, and these drives here, like it might look like I'm just being bougie, but in all honesty, I got these drives a while ago when they were on offer, and not with all this price hike or any panic buying. They were just on offer. The heatsink ones were just like almost the same price as normal ones, and they were just on an offer. So I grabbed them because my intention was I was going to put the 1 terabyte in the capture rig as a scrub drive, and then convert the 500 gig in there to just purely a cache drive for like DaVinci and stuff like that. Like, so I was just going to leave that in as cache drive and make this the scrub drive in there. So that was its destination, and then this 2 terabyte was going to be going into my gaming rig as a second game drive. So basically, I would put all my Steam games on one of the 2 terabyte drives, and then put all of the games from other places like Xbox, Epic, other launchers, and I would put those games on the other drive. It frees stuff up, it makes things move a little smoother. It's like, people complain about hard drives. I like a hard drive in my system, because I feel like if you put a hard drive in the system, then you've got somewhere that you can just dump pictures, videos, music, and just dump them there. It completely keeps it off the rest of the system, which keeps your boot drive quicker, because that's just a boot drive with apps on it. It keeps your game drives quicker because they're just game drives. It just, hard drives are really good for like long-term storage and that sort of read or write content rather than just sort of like choppy back and forth and stuff. Like when it comes to like watching a video or listening to music and stuff, hard drives are freaking awesome. Especially if you get a good big one which has got a decent cache drive on it, like 500 meg. Absolutely freaking awesome. You get yourself 8 terabyte hard drive and you got like 500 meg cache. I am still a lover of hard drives. I use hard drives for long-term storage on the capture rig, so any of my finished videos and stuff, they go on hard drives. Anyways, Crucial will be missed for this storage. So to you, Crucial, I say thank you. If anyone's wondering, the other two here, as you know, I am building a rig in the background. I've had some financial issues. That's why we haven't got the rig in question yet, but it is in process. I've got parts for it, and this I wanted to make sure that the rig was going to have decent storage. So my intention was to give it a 1 terabyte boot drive and a 2 terabyte game drive. So I got them whilst they were on offer. And then my friend, who she's been a decent support to me. She's a really good friend. She's helped me out quite a lot, and you know, she's a single mum. She's got a little girl and that. Like, you've seen the headset that I picked out for her, and the headphones that we picked out for her daughter. I've got a gift video coming up. You'll be able to see stuff like that. But basically, she wanted to get a drive for her PlayStation. She's got an original PlayStation, so it's like PS5. So it's got like the 850 gig or whatever, instead of just having a full terabyte. So I figured I'd get her a drive, and then like this stupid bullshit started happening, and then they were still half decent price, but I ordered one at half decent price, and then it said it would be sent in 2 days when I ordered it, and as soon as I'd ordered it, it changed to the 6th of January, and I was like, that's taking the piss. So I was like, do you know what? I'll just chuck one of mine that I've got here in, and I'll just use that one. It doesn't matter. I can wait for mine. Like, it's fine. So I was like, all right, I'll wait. But Amazon, through no choice of mine, I promise you, I did not select any bullshit. Amazon decided to attach practically all of the Christmas gifts from the said order, which is the majority of Christmas for me. I kind of hit it all in one go. They attached almost all of those to the 6th of January. And I was like, I phoned them up, I was like, what are you doing? And basically the only way I could get it to detach was to basically cancel the drive. So I had to cancel that drive, and as soon as I went to go reorder that drive, the price had shot up and availability had come back. Like, I could have had it delivered in a few days, but it cost me an extra 30 quid. Although when I wanted it at the price that they were advertising it for before, it had to be the 6th of January. What the come on. Anyway, right? So I've been a massive fan of Crucial. So it pains me to say this, but fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Literally, fuck you. Right? During this point of crisis, I understand that these companies are going to want to push the server hardware, because let's be honest, that's where the money is in general anyway, and it is extremely popular at the moment. So they're going to want to push that. You can call it AI or whatever, it doesn't matter what is the cause of it. What matters is the reason behind it. At the end of the day, yeah, server hardware is far more expensive than equivalent gaming hardware and consumer hardware. Like, the memory is more more stable and stuff. That's why they go that way, and more compute and that. So yeah, Crucial. With full respect, I say to you, thank you, and fuck you. I don't even care if this doesn't get monetized. I don't care. I haven't even got 100 subscribers. Who cares? At the end of the day, yeah, Crucial, fuck you. Right. At the end of the day, yeah, I understand a company wanting to capitalize on the fact that we all know that server hardware brings in more money than gaming hardware for the same hardware. That's the essentials here. That the hardware for the servers costs more money for essentially the same chips, just, you know, either higher dimmed or whatever. So who cares, right? It's far more expensive because companies will pay the money, whereas gamers won't. So things are more expensive. It's like GPUs, insanely more expensive over on the server market than it is for the equivalent gaming GPU. So, like, you know, it's like the starter GPU for the server market is far more expensive than the highest GPU in the friggin' gaming market. Like, it doesn't need to be pointed out much further than that, really, does it? So I understand companies wanting to ramp up and capitalize on this boom in the server market hardware and this boom on RAM. So I understand them wanting to capitalize on that. That's by the by. So yeah, supplies are going to drop a little. But at the end of the day, yeah, the pricing in the consumer market is just a marketing ploy. They are literally just throwing prices at the wall to see what sticks. Because it doesn't matter whether you pay 300 or 150 for a kit of RAM. There's always going to be commercial RAM. It's always going to be available. It might be a little bit scarce, but it's always going to be available. But what you don't understand is you need to stop panic buying all the RAM when they're at stupid prices. Because at the end of the day, yeah, look, product pricing is dictated by the manufacturers, right? The pricing that gets labelled on a product when put on the shelf is dictated by the manufacturers and obviously the individual stores selling it and stuff. That is dictated by that. They choose the price to put there. But it is governed by the consumer. Because at the end of the day, yeah, if you put a product at a price that no one is going to buy it at, any company in the freaking world is going to prefer to sell more at a lower price than none at a higher price. So the consumer RAM is always going to be there. The market is always there. People want to build PCs. They're just seeing how far they can push you. And I'm sorry, but the tech community has a bad habit of completely going mental. It's like as soon as something isn't available, all of a sudden everyone wants to build. GPUs you couldn't get GPU for love nor money. Everyone wanted to build a PC. Back in COVID and during the scalpocalypse, right? Those GPU prices from the scalpers and the price hike that jumped when it went to 40 series and 7000 series, right? And the fact that the price has stuck there, that is all down to every single person who paid over the odds for a GPU during the scalpocalypse. Because you need to see it from AMD and Nvidia's point of view. They literally sat there and watched all of you pay double the price that they released the card at, if not more. They watched all of you lot do that. Okay, maybe not all of the people that might watch this video, but a good chunk, I can guarantee. They watched you pay double for their GPUs, and they didn't even cash in on it. In fact, well, both of them did try to cash in on it. Well, they did a little bit, 6950 and the 3090 Ti. Both those cards were literally priced and manufactured to just gouge the scalping market, gouge that cryptocurrency. They wanted a cut of that because at the end of the day, they didn't actually have it. They didn't have that cut of that because it was scalpers that were taking that price. But consistently, for a year or so, they watched all of you go out and buy GPUs at double their price. So what do you think they're going to do when the next generation of cards come out? Do you think they're going to adjust their prices a bit? Because yes, they watched other people basically profit on their product, and they also seen how much of a margin it was until you guys literally just won't buy the card. Like, You know, you were all buying the card for double the price. Like, even the scalpers, the reason the scalpers had the price that they had labelled on was because people were buying it. If at that point when they were scalping, yeah, if you'd have just not done that, do you not think that if you had not paid that price, do you not think that the scalpers would have had to reduce their prices down a little as well? Look, at the end of the day, yeah, there's only so many crypto farms that were going to get built. And it's exactly the same thing. There's only so many AI farms that are going to get built. Look, they all want to build them right now. But what's funny is the whole world is literally getting fed up of AI slop in almost every factor of it. Be it gaming, be it movies, be it like round shops, everything. People are literally getting fed up of AI. Be it dubbed voices, be it little clips, be it fucking memes. They're just fed up of AI. Like, and everyone's trying to build a load of AI. It's going to crash, guys. It's going to crash. And the fact of the matter is, we've just got to wait out the storm. It's simple as that. Don't buy RAM when it's double the price. If you show them that it will not sell, they will reduce the price. It's just how it is. They are using this opportunity of the AI boom to be like, hey, look, if you want RAM, you're going to need to pay us a bit more money. Oh, no. Like, I'm not willing to pay more than 150, 160 quid for a 32 gig kit of DDR5. I'm just not. That's what the price should be. Like, we've had it good with it being down at 100 quid. Like, me personally, I feel like we've had it good whilst it's been down there. But 150 quid is pretty much where I would expect a decent speeded bit of RAM. So, and the same with storage. Like, this should be, what, 2 terabytes? The storage these days should be like 110 quid, around that. That's what it should be. So that is what I will pay. If I can't get it for that, I just won't pay for it. So that is why my friend is getting this 2 terabyte drive, and I'm just gonna have to wait. And instead of going into a scrub drive, because I want to leave these two literally for the build, so instead of going into a scrub drive straight away, I'm going to use this as my secondary gaming drive in the gaming system. Put Xbox games and stuff like that on, an Epic, and you know the score. I'm going to switch that over. So I've only got Steam games up on the P5 Plus. And yeah, when I get a chance to get a 2 terabyte drive for a decent price, I will swap it out for this. But I can promise you now, unless it's one of these for a decent price, I don't mind grabbing them whilst they're still on the shelf. But if Crucial comes back into the game after doing this, nah. And this is as a genuine fan of the brand. No, you can do one. I've got to find another company that I'm going to trust as well with storage. And I'll be honest, with the way that boot drive in there has behaved the entire time that I've had it, I genuinely think that the company that I'll probably move from Crucial to is going to be Lexar. Because when it comes to storage, they're pretty decent. Their RAM looks pretty as well. So I wanted to look into that, but yeah, Lexar. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Uno momento. Oh, right. So, yeah, Crucial, screw you. I've been a loyal customer of yours for many, many years. And you've just gone and screwed us for a little bit of cash. And quick cash as well. We all know this AI boom crap is going to crash because there's only going to be so much that's going to get built. Also, people are literally getting fed up with all the AI slop and that. So it's literally coming to a point where people are just don't want that product. Is it Amazon? Amazon are choosing to go back to voice actors to do the dubbing because the AI dubbing was so trash and they hated it. So if you don't need enough proof that this AI is going to crash eventually, then I don't know. People are literally getting fed up of AI slop in every single genre. Like I said, be it movies, be it music, be it like ads, everything. People are literally just sick of seeing AI slop. And they're making more AI farms, so everything's going to crash eventually in it. And like I said, they can only build. They're only going to build so many of them. So Micron has gone and screwed themselves, because if you come back, nah. I'm not. The fact that you weren't willing to support us during this point because you've seen an opportunity to just grab yourself a bit of quick cash. Nah, you're right, mate. And do you know what? Yeah, your server RAM probably does make better money than your gaming RAM, but that's probably because, you know, server RAM doesn't need necessarily as insanely tight timings. It's more about stability and stuff. Whereas gaming, we want that tight, well timing RAM. That's probably why I never used your RAM. I will miss you in the storage space though. With that being said, guys, please just stop panic buying RAM. And I mean, look, if your RAM's broken, then I don't know what to suggest. Right, that you have no choice but to get RAM. If you're building a rig now because you really need to be building a rig now, then yeah, get your RAM. But other than that, please guys, just stop panic buying RAM at stupid prices. I feel for the system integrators, I do, because let's be fair, they're getting screwed here because they kind of have to buy the RAM. But I feel like some of them should have backstocks. Surely they bought in bulk. But yeah, no, I feel for we're in a bit of a sticky situation. But we really need to stop buying the overpriced RAM and storage. We need to show them that we're not going to pay that much. And like I said, they're going to rather sell more of something at a lower price than have something stupidly priced and never sell. You think, oh, it's going to make them think, oh, we just need to go over there. No, it just means that they know they've reached their limit and they're going to drop it down. It's just like Nvidia did with the friggin' 40 series. It realised it took the piss. I mean, it took the piss with the whole stack, but it really took the piss with the 4080. So what it did is, to save face and not actually physically drop the price of its card, it just released a refresh of it at 200 quid less. That was pretty much the difference. So look, you need to stop buying RAM. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. We got a product review, that's up next. Like I said, I'm going to mix it all up. Hopefully you stay. Hopefully you hit that subscribe button. Like the video, guys. And share. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you for watching. I love you, bye. Like and subscribe. Thank you.